happy? You happy?
Coming to a race that's never been done before adds a little bit more pressure.
Out of the ashes.
It's completely new, so it's like a level playing field.
Of a tumultuous 2020.
The rocks here are crazy slippery because it's so humid. I feel like the rocks wet.
A brand new series was born. Where the world's best hard enduro riders and privateers came together to fight for official FIM points and the distinction of a world championship title.
It's the next evolution of the sport to have it an official FIM championship.
Being a world champion is something that we all dream of, you know, as kids. I think it's the ultimate goal, you know, to be the world champ.
Championship is very special because you have to be ready for all kind of disciplines and all kind of formats. Sometimes it's more aggressive, more fast. Sometimes it's more technical and more tough physically.
The championship is tight. We have a lot of contender for the podium, for the win.
Rolling.
Loud one.
Sound.
Rolling. Morning everybody, welcome to XL Lagares. We are in Abbastoneheart, Red Bull Romania, Vertical Madness, Reloaded, TKO. We're going out on track.
Along with a high-stakes new format, we've taken you inside the action like never before.
Nice, going on this side of the bike so we can get a bit higher up.
From the vantage point of our dedicated race reporter, Paul Bolton.
Up. Good.
The first half of the FIM Hard Enduro World Championship season showed just how explosive, exciting, and resilient this sport can be. It all kicked off with Portugal's celebrated Porto Extreme Excel Lagares. Hopes were high for another stellar hard enduro, but the race couldn't go on as planned due to last-minute COVID restrictions. The main event had to change on the fly, but riders still had a chance to test their skills in an enduro cross.
Look how deep the water is.
Even though it wasn't for the first official points, 20 athletes rode in the final Super Enduro style race, with Billy Bolt taking the top of the podium over Manny Lettenbichler and Graham Jarvis.
We made the best out of the situation we were in. Everyone's enjoyed it in the end, to be honest. It's completely new, so it's like a level playing field.
A little bit more nerves because you don't know what to expect.
Then things got serious at the following race, Italy's brand new Abbastoneheart Enduro. Now the championship points were up for grabs, and the boys were hungry. "50 riders struggled up steep inclines and rampaged through rock gardens on the final day of racing. Lettenbichler and Bolt fought for first in a fast-paced competition that sped through the beautiful backdrop of Tuscany.
And he's second place at this point. Can he catch Billy? It looks like he's sending it to the finish.
But in the end, Billy Bolt burned down the mountain through the final obstacles and over the finish to take the title. Manny Lettenbichler came in second, with Graham Jarvis charging all the way from a 9th place starting position to take third.
was struggling first lap. It was straight into the river, and I just got a bit pumped up. I felt more tired on the first lap than the second, so I'm ready for another lap.
Less than 2 weeks later, the hard enduro heroes were back on familiar stomping grounds in Romania for yet another exhausting Red Bull Romaniacs.
You drew a line, it was way up high. You said you'd never shake, you'd never tell a lie. But I knew you'd break it. I really knew you would.
Nice.
Manny Lettenbichler was ready to defend his back-to-back titles at the 5-day race.
Manny's going to get it lined up with his back wheel on there. Nice.
But on the first day of off-road riding, it was 6-time winner Graham Jarvis showing the younger riders that, at 46 years old, he still has some gas in the tank.
Explanation of an easy plan to help me shut the feeling back inside my hands. But you can fix it, no one really cares.
But celebrating his day one win didn't last long, as the legend injured his knee on the second day and had to bow out, most likely for the rest of the season.
Graham's hit a washout at quite high speed, having to dab a leg at that speed. He's twisted the knee quite bad, and then he decided that it was time to call it a day.
So we're just on antifreeze, and it looks like it's Wade Young in first. But I cannot tell you how steep this is. Look at the rocks up there. Look how far Wade is down here.
As the race progressed, Wade Young, Johnny Walker, Alfredo Gomez, and Mario Roman were all performing at a high level. But after 19 hours of riding, Romaniacs was once again dominated by the king of the Carpathians, Manny Lettenbichler.
I think the pace was so insane. To get 3 in a row, man, it's pretty good. It's really good.
Wade Young came in second, and Mario Roman completed the podium.
Today I thought it would be a little bit more chilled, but everyone was pushing really hard, and I'm so happy to be second overall.
This win catapulted Lettenbichler past Bolt into first in the FIM standings, while Young sat third. Walker and Roman were tied for fourth. Now the stage was set for the first U.S. race of the series, the Red Bull Tennessee Knockout.
You're always on edge. That's really kind of what beats you down, along with the heat and humidity.
The roster of series regulars went up against big North American names like 6-time TKO winner Cody Webb and 2020 champ Tristan Hart.
The TKO, it's one of a kind here in Tennessee. It's a lot different this year with all the Euros here, so there's like maybe 8 or 9 guys I think that could possibly win this weekend, so it's gonna be action-packed for sure.
The multi-event competition saw many male and female pros along with a posse of privateers take on TKO. During the Day 2 knockout event, The pack of pros got whittled down to the best 15 riders over the course of 3 different races. Then, the final knockout was a metaphor for the first half of the season.
Sounds like Billy might have done
Lettenbichler and Bolt in a fight for first. The battle continued over the 30 minutes plus 1 lap race.
No, he's out for another go. The Carpathian goes up.
Right up to the final hill climb.
He's got his foot peg stuck under the rock. It's an overtake. He's here. I can't handle myself. He's made it. He's made it.
These athletes went beyond their limits. And in an outstanding, nail-biting finish, it was Billy Bolt taking top spot at Red Bull TKO by only 2 seconds over Manny Lettenbichler. Tristan Hart rounded out the podium. If this is what we can expect from the Brit and German in the second half of the season, it is sure to be an epic finish to the FIM Hard Enduro World Championship. The standings are now ridiculously tight at the top, with Lettenbichler sitting only 1 point ahead of Bolt. It looks like they are title contenders, and the rest of the field is coming in hot from behind. But as we all know, in hard enduro, anything can happen. The madness continues as we enter the second half of the season. What surprises are in store at the final 3 races? Who will persevere in Poland? Who will reign supreme in Spain? And which rider will take all the glory when we go live from Germany at the final race? You'll find out on Red Bull TV.